back at Fields. I'm at 1,124 miles. Oh, look. We got another M4 out there. But we're getting the brake-in service. Yeah, as you guys can see, I have another thing to address. I'll get to that one. A little unfortunate rock right there. Probably gonna have to change that out. Obviously got the no wash there. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. As you probably just saw from the clip a little earlier, I got the brake-in service done. They did the oil change, they changed some other fluid, and they took off any restrictions they had on the car. Super excited about that. I was ready to push the car, but something bad happened. So I was driving, not even fast, I was just merging onto the highway. There's a car going, and a small rock just flew out of nowhere, and it hit me right in that corner. At that point, there was no damage on the car. I got out and I checked as soon as I parked. Everything seemed to be good. A day went by, 2 days went by, and then on the second night, there was a drastic temperature drop from hot to cold. I got in the car, started it up, and I just see my windshield's cracking. I was just so confused. I'm like, I'm parked, why is my windshield cracking? And then I realized it was probably from that initial impact a couple of days ago, which is weird. You'd think it would happen right away. There was no mark for me to even know to get this thing filled. And it just kept going. If you look at it from the inside, literally eye level with the heads-up display in, it's pretty much running through the entire length of this windshield at this point. I got a new one ordered at the dealership. It's gonna take them 2 days to receive it. And so I did a lot of research online, and believe it or not, this is so common. It happens. The windshield was made to be replaced, so it's all good. What I can do now is kind of share with you what I have learned from this process and what I'm doing in order to fix the situation and what you might want to do. And the first thing you want to know is make sure to get yourself an OEM windshield. You don't want to be putting some aftermarket windshield on. The noise level might be different. It might not fit properly. You might have issues recalibrating anything or heads-up display and the sensors, and you just don't want to deal with that. So that's number one. After that, you have a few options. You can use a company like Safelite, tell them to get the OEM windshield, they'll come to your house, they'll replace it, probably take them only 2 hours. Some people have had great luck with that. Others say their windshield got messed up, they had to get it reinstalled. I'm not gonna go that route. The car is brand new. I want to keep the car in the same condition that I got it in, and I knew I was gonna go to the dealership from the start. I was a little concerned about what the price tag was gonna be. It is a dealership. I was expecting like 3x the price, but believe it or not, it is not that expensive at the dealership. They're pretty much the same price as Safelite. The windshield's like $800 something. There's a molding you have to buy that's like 40 something, and then installations or labor is $350. Total, it's coming in a little over $1,200. And you know, some dealerships do it in-house, others have the same company coming over and over and over, where they've already built that relationship with them and they know that the company's gonna do a great job. So you don't need to worry about anything. Please check your dealership. They're probably gonna have a great price, and that's the route I'm going. So we're gonna get that changed, and I'm just hoping there is no damage done to my dash. Like, once they start taking off this windshield, I hope they don't mark anything up, but should be fine. I threw away the seat covers that came with the car. I wish I kept that just so I could get this covered, and I'd know nothing would drop on the interior. Only thing annoying I would say is I have to get the windshield re-tinted. It's not a big deal. I know, if you wanted, you could probably go to your insurance and claim that part as well, but I was just in a rush. I didn't really care. So I'll set up another appointment for that. But yeah, that's the update on where we are with the car. I'm gonna get you guys some driving clips right after this windshield is sorted out. It's kind of weird having this line just going from the left side all the way down the middle. And we still need to change the exhaust. That's coming up. I'm still super excited. We're gonna come back better than ever. This car has so much potential, and I just can't wait to take you guys through all the different stages. And with the braking service done, I think we're in the clear now to just have fun with the vehicle, and that's what we're gonna do. So stay tuned, everyone.